In this video, you'll learn how to make broken bridge videos like these.
Land Rover Defender. Rolls-Royce Wraith. Bugatti Chiron.
I hope you get the idea now. Make sure you watch till the end because I've covered everything, including how to edit these types of videos. Let's get into it. So first things first, press Escape. Go to the Mods tab, then Repository, and here search for CrashHard. Now make sure you install CrashHard 2.0. It's quite big in size and currently has over 300,000 plus downloads, so you know it's legit. Click on it. Now since I've already installed it, it's showing me this tick option, but on your side, you'll see a plus icon. Just click on that and it will start downloading. Once it's installed, press Escape again. Go to Free Roam and open the CrashHard map. Now when the map loads, it might spawn you anywhere, so just press Shift+C to enter free camera and move towards the bridge. On my side, the bridge is right here. Now once you reach here, you can choose from which side you want to drive, either this side or that side. It honestly doesn't matter. I'll go with this side. Now go a bit far away from the bridge so you have enough distance to build speed. Then press F7 to spawn your vehicle here and press Insert to repair it. Now open OBS or any recording software you use and just start driving towards the bridge and try to cross it. Alright, this one somehow made it across. Now here's a quick tip. If you want to make this in a survival chances style, then keep driving even after the crash, let the car get destroyed while moving forward. But if you want to make the normal broken bridge style, you don't need to keep going that far. You can simply press R to respawn your car at the starting position. Now just repeat the process, change the vehicle, spawn it, drive, press R to reset, and then pick another car again. Make sure you record at least 6-7 different vehicles so you can create a short of around 1 minute. That's it for the setup. Now once you've recorded all your cars, let's move into the editing part. By the way, I'd highly recommend using Premiere Pro because it has more advanced options, especially if you're making survival chances style videos. But since most of you use CapCut, we'll be editing in CapCut. Alright, first of all, open CapCut and import all your recorded clips. Now drag your main clip onto the timeline. First thing, change the aspect ratio. Switch it from 16:9 to 9:16 because we're making shorts. Now go to a frame where your vehicle is clearly visible. We're doing this so we can understand how it will look after scaling. Now increase the scale. I'd recommend keeping it around 250 to 260 so the focus stays on the action. Now play the clip and don't use the entire footage. Instead, trim it down to only the important part. What I'd suggest is keep around 10 seconds max per clip or even less. Start about 2 to 3 seconds before the ramp, and then keep the rest of the action after that. Now repeat the same process for all your cars. And if you're making a survival chances style video, you can add text like survival chance, 80%, 60%, 20% depending on how the car performs at that moment. This makes the video more engaging and keeps people watching till the end. Now go ahead and trim each car clip, keeping them between 10 to 12 seconds for better pacing. So now that you've trimmed all the car clips, let's arrange them. Rearrange all the clips based on what you think will get the most engagement. Now select all the clips and while holding the Alt key, drag to make a duplicate copy. Place this copy underneath the original layer. Make sure you don't move it to the right side, keep it aligned to the left, so both layers stay perfectly in sync. Now select all the clips in the bottom layer and press Ctrl+G to group them. Now grab the corners of this grouped layer and scale it up so it fills the black empty space in the background. By the way, you can also go to Effects and add a blur effect to this background layer. Or you can simply reduce its opacity a bit so the main focus stays on the center clip. Either way works, it's totally up to your style. Now let's import the car brand logos. Make sure they are in PNG format so they don't have any white background. Once imported, drag all the logos onto the timeline. Now arrange them in the same sequence as your cars. Place them from left to right and stretch them across the full video length so they match your clips. Quick tip. Enable auto-snapping. What this does is, when you drag a clip, it automatically snaps to the edges of other clips. So instead of guessing positions manually, everything aligns perfectly and saves a lot of time. Now resize the logos and place each one properly according to its corresponding car. Alright, now let's add tick and cross indicators. Download a green screen tick and cross video from YouTube. Import it into your project, then go to Remove Background, select the green color. Increase the intensity so there are no green edges left. Now resize it and position it over your clips. You only need a few seconds of it, so trim it down to just the tick and cross parts. Now place the tick on the car that successfully crossed the bridge. Make sure it appears exactly at the moment the car lands or clears the bridge. Also, trim your clip right where the green screen ends. You can use Ctrl+B to cut it precisely. Now go to the last frame of the tick, click on it, and select Freeze Frame. This will turn it into a still image. Now stretch this frozen tick across the rest of the video so it stays visible till the end, clearly showing that this car passed the challenge. Now just repeat the same steps for all the clips. Alright, now it's done. For the final clip, you can also add a Mission Pass GTA style video. It adds a really nice finishing touch. Now trim any extra unnecessary parts. And one more thing, while doing all this, I actually removed the background layer underneath, because after trimming, its length didn't match the main clips anymore. So you'll need to recreate it again based on your final trim timeline. Repeat the same steps as before, but this time make sure to remove the audio from that background layer. For that, press Ctrl+Shift+S to separate the audio. Then simply select it and delete it. Now let's add text. Go to Text and type your car name. You can choose any font from here. For now, I'll keep the default text color and stroke, but if you have time, you can customize it to match your style. Now go to Animation and apply any good animation so the text doesn't feel static. Once you've done this for one car, just copy and paste it for the rest, and then change the names accordingly. Now, if you want to add a voiceover that says each car name at the start, you can either use any AI voice tool or CapCut's built-in text-to-speech. To do that, select all your text layers, go to text-to-speech, choose any voice you like. I'll go with Jolly Jesse. Give it a few seconds and your voiceover will be ready. CapCut usually adds a bit of empty space at the start of voiceovers. To fix that, first deselect the first voice clip, then drag the rest forward while watching the audio waveform to align them properly. Then go back to the first clip and trim the empty part from the beginning. Now, if you want to add color grading, instead of adjusting each clip individually, just import an adjustment layer. Select it and tweak the settings however you like. As you can see, turning it on and off makes a big difference. Personally, I don't like oversaturated colors, so I'll keep it balanced. Now import these two PNG images, which I'll provide in the description, or you can make your own in Photoshop. Place them right at the moment when the car either passes or fails. Now add 3 keyframes, start at 0% opacity, middle at 100% opacity, end again at 0% opacity. Once you've done it once, just duplicate it for the rest. Use green for successful cars, and red for failed ones. Now let's preview the final result. And there you go. Of course, you can make it even better if you spend more time on it, but this should give you a complete idea. If this helped you, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
You got it, Chiron.